To create a Google drawing that you and your students can add to easily, the first thing you do is go to your Google Drive. I'm in the new drive, so my option here says new. If you haven't converted to the new drive, it might say create right there, but same basic process. Click new, then more, and then Google Drawings. This will automatically create a new drawing for me. At this stage, I can go ahead and start drawing on this. What I might want to do if I'm going to do a linking language or something like that is add an image. And there's a lot of ways to add an image to this. You can upload if you already have it. What I'm going to do is go upload an image by the URL. And I've just done a Google search for Dolores Huerta and found this image of her. And then I need to click View Image so that the URL up here is just for that image, not for the whole page. So I'm going to copy that URL, paste it here, select it, and that should pop in there. So now I've got the image that I want. So now if you ask students, what do you see, think, or feel when you look at this image, they can start to add to this immediately. They can add by doing a text box and say, she looks angry. If they feel that, you can move that around. They can actually draw on here if they want to draw just about anything. Let's see, you can do scribble. Basically allows you to do sort of freehand drawing. So it's really a pretty open-ended tool. You can do shapes, different things like that. Students could add more images if they wanted to, but maybe the text feature might be the most widely used. The key thing I want to show you though is how to give your students access to this document. So let's go back a couple of steps. I'll just undo that and undo that. So if you had added this image and you want your students to have access to it, you can go share. It needs a title, so I'll just name it Dolores for now. Now here's where you have a couple options. If you have a list of all of your students' emails, you could certainly enter them here and share it with them and say they can edit. Another way to do it, if you don't have a handy list of their email addresses, is just to go to Advanced Settings and change it from private to public on the web. That way anybody can find it. And here's the key. You can actually say anyone can edit this. Now you wouldn't want to do that with a lot of documents because anyone could come and edit them. But for something that's just going to be used for a quick in-class activity, it's very unlikely anybody else will find it and sort of mess with it. So that would be a good way to do it. And then what you need to do is share this email link with your students. So if you have a website or something like that, you can embed it there. If not, I could copy this, say done, and then go to a URL shortener like tinyURL, enter that long URL there and say make tiny, and now it's this. So now you could post this on your whiteboard or something like that. tinyurl.com/ and those characters, students could type that in, and what they would get when they do that is it would take them straight to this with full editing privileges. They'll need to be logged into a Google account in order to do that, but otherwise should work fine.